Noreen and welcome to my kitchen. Hey, I threw some chicken breasts. They're roasting in the oven. That's what we're going to have for a really easy dinner tonight. They were on sale for $1.97 a pound, so there's some bone-in chicken we're going to have for supper. But to go along with that, we're going to go ahead and have some steamed organic broccoli, and I thought it might be fun to do some twice-baked potatoes. So, in order to do twice-baked potatoes, you have to have some baked potatoes. So we've baked a couple of large bakers off here, and now we have to, in order to twice bake them, we have to kind of scoop these out. So you can see what these look like here. I've scooped them out, but I haven't scooped out all of the flesh of the potato from the inside, and this is what you're going to want to do. And these are hot, and I have asbestos fingers. So if you do this, you might want to let them cool down slightly longer once you take them out of the oven. But I've got, you know, a paper towel that's protecting the palm of my hand. So, you know, what do you like on your baked potato? I'm just going to set these off to the side. But we've got the flesh of the potato in here. I'm just going to give it a bit of a mash. It's nice and soft, so I don't even need the potato masher. It's coming together really easily. I'm going to put a couple of tablespoons of butter in here. And yes, I'm using my hands. It's all good. I am going to use the potato masher though, just to disperse that butter a little more evenly. And a twice baked potato is just that. You take out the insides, you add all your favorite baked potato ingredients, you stuff it back in, and you pop it back in the oven until it's, you know, we're going to put some cheese in here and until all the cheese is melted and stuff. Sour cream or Greek yogurt, which is what I have here because I'm out of sour cream. But this Greek yogurt, this is some of that Faya Greek yogurt that I had, that I did a review on. And that'll work just fine. Alright, I'm going to move to, I'll set that right there for now. I don't like the noise that's making when I scrape the bowl with my metal spoon. I got some new mixing bowls, yellow ones, and yes, they are KitchenAid brand, but they're yellow and they match, you know, kind of into that, so. Okay, I'm going to add some salt and pepper in here as well. And this is, of course, all to taste. You know, this would be fantastic with some roasted garlic in here, some green onions, which I forgot to get when I was at the store, and I probably would have to leave out anyway because Micah hates green onions, so, you know.
Not too fond of me either, my kids.
But you could chop some up and set them on the side for the people who really like them. Molly and I like them, so. We're going to add some salt. I'm going to add a half a teaspoon because although potatoes like salt a whole lot, I'm also going to be adding some chopped bacon and some cheese. And those two things are salty, along with the tanginess of the yogurt. And that's about 6 slices of cooked bacon that I had cooked off and set in the fridge. And I just ran my knife through it. I did not heat it up first because we're putting this in the oven. So, you know, it doesn't make any sense to do that. And now I'm going to put a handful of cheese on the inside. And I want to leave enough so that I have some cheese to top everything off with. And I think I am going to grab my Parmesan, and I'm going to use that as well. So I'm going to grab that, because that'll give a nice tangy saltiness to it also. Okay. You can use whatever you like. What do you like on your baked potato? That's what you should put in your twice baked potato. You shouldn't think twice about it. Just think about what you put on it. You like salsa on your baked potato? That's good too. And that is just like 1/4 of a cup of Parmesan cheese. I just took a little handful out of there. Not too much. You know, I want it to taste like a pizza. And if you feel like you want that to be just a little bit looser, I'm going to throw another thing of butter in there, and I'm going to grab some more yogurt because I would like that a little bit looser. Just another spoonful there. Just like that. This is another instance where if you're making these for, if you're going to make this for a whole bunch of people, like if you're going to have a church supper or something and you need to take a whole bunch, definitely get your mixer out and do it in your mixer. I would do this in my mixer.
Yeah, work.
But we did get the parts today, so it will be getting fixed soon. That is much better. All right. So now we move on. Here we go. Everything goes in this. That gets out of my way. All right. Now you're just going to fill up these potato boats with this filling. And yes, I'm using my fingers. This is for my family. If you do it for your family and you don't want to use your fingers, you can put on a pair of gloves or you can use another spoon.
I don't mind your fingers.
Well, I just washed them yesterday, so, This is a great thing to, a recipe to have in your collection for, like if you're going to have a barbecue or a buffet of some sort, you can make these a day in advance, and just like this, you can leave them. In fact, what you can do, you can make these up to a month in advance, just like this. Put them on a baking sheet right next to each other. Cover them in plastic wrap. And line them up and put them in the freezer. Then when they're frozen, you can just take them out. How's that taste, honey?
Wow, it's really good.
Pretty good, huh? Mm-hmm. You can just take them out and bake them off as you desire. Really? Mm-hmm. It must be good. You're going back for seconds. Okay. All right. Now. Oopsie. Just like that. Oopsie. I'm making a big mess here. I have some more bacon over here. I'm gonna cut some up. I'll do it over here. I'm going to sprinkle the tops with some cheese and some more of this bacon that I previously cooked off. And that's just, to me, I love cooking it off ahead of time because, use bacon in a lot of different things. It's nice little seasoning to have on hand. So let's see. And this is where I would put green onions. I would put the green onions in them too, but not everybody in my family prefers that, so. You know, bacon and cheese, you can't go wrong. All right. Bacon overboard. Not good. Okay, there's only one other thing I'm going to add to this. And that's some paprika. Now, when I was a kid, my mom used to buy these oh boy potato boats, and they were like a twice baked potato. And they were like super treat because she didn't buy them all the time. And usually when she did buy them, it was when she and my dad were going to go out on a date, or they had someplace they had to go, and the babysitter was coming. My mom would always buy those for my brother and I. So that was like a special memory.
A bribe?
A bribe? Well, it was a special, I'm sorry, I'm going to go out and have fun and you can't come. Ha ha! Grown-ups only. Okay, so I'm going to pull this chicken out of the oven, and then we're going to pop our potatoes in. Those are going to have some resting time. Potatoes go in, and those are going to bake at 350 for about 20 minutes. When those are ready to come out, I'll come back and I'll show you what they look like. Our twice baked potatoes are done. And aside from the bacon that may be a little bit crispy on the top, these look fantastic. You would be proud to serve those to anybody. And they're going to be delicious. They're going to be the perfect side dish to go with our roasted chicken and our steamed broccoli that I just finished preparing. But in any case, I'm going to have Rick get a good shot of that. And just pop one on your plate and dig in. I hope that you try this, and I hope that you really love it. I know that you're going to love it. How could you not love it? Bacon and cheese? Really? So, that's twice baked potatoes. Super easy, super delicious. And they really don't take that long. You can bake your potatoes in the oven first. You can bake them in the microwave if you choose to. It doesn't matter. You can prep them and you can cook them tomorrow, or you can pop them in the freezer and cook them next week. It doesn't matter. You can have these on hand for really fast dinners, and they're really very convenient. So, I'll put the recipe on my website. That's noreenskitchen.com. And thanks so much for stopping by my house this evening and visiting me in my kitchen. And until next time, I'll see ya.